Greetings, greetings. So I have it horizontal, right? I want to see how this works out. If it looks all right. I mean, is it upside down? Kind of is, right? So that doesn't work out like they say it does. So let's set it straight. That didn't work out at all, right? Jiminy Crickets. Well, okay. First of all, we're live. Okay, everything looks all right. But why in the world would it say that you can go horizontal if it really is not going to whiten the screen? Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. It is WITCHYPOO coming back to you with another video. And if you are feeling kind, please subscribe. I was trying to do something different and that did not work out at all, guys. So I appreciate you guys probably like, what the heck is she doing? Day ones know that it's never going to be the time that I say. I like to switch things up and do a little bit of fun stuff on Fridays. Now we are going to get into each Zodiac sign, one card, horoscope, tarot, however you want to say it. And we're going to start from Aries all the way down to Pisces. I didn't change a thing. I left everything the way that it is. But I have the eye. I have the skull. I'm all good here, right? There we go. Let's just clear that up. I had all of this fun stuff. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm like, it's not even Halloween yet. Like, save it. So I do have a little vibration going to see if we can set the mood right. Everything does look good. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And if I can see a comment that's clear, I'll pull it up like that and it should pop up, right? I hope everybody had a wonderful week. We are at the end of the month, all the way to what is it, like 4 months left? And it's like the year has just gone by really fast, but this is time now that it's man-made. I said that very quickly, didn't I? Anyway, so we are going to get into the cards. I had one that fell before I was going to, tell something, but here we are. Aquarius energy is here with the hello, hello, hello. All the love to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the tribe and the reservation. The Knight of Cups is here because we have the Pisces and Aquarius energy. And this is for the collective. Okay, take what resonates and lie the rest down where it does not, right? But, we want our wishes to come true. But if we're not content with what we are really asking and only to compare, and it's not really like a part of you in your veins, you're not pumping, sleeping, thinking this kind of wish contentment. Because if you were, right, you'd be trying to manifest it. You'd be trying to do something here that would really get the genie to come out of the bottle because you'd be constantly at it. And that's really not happening here. So I feel like, this week coming up, this is really going to be a tight stretch for you to want to be content with everything that you got and a wish fulfillment, because it may be the first of the month and you may be expecting something and it's just not showing up. All right. Do not get frustrated because it is here that you'll be hasty with a decision. And really and truly, it's just something you've got to bear down and understand. Honestly, collective, but particularly Pisces and Aquarius. If you want these wish fulfillments to come true and then you're more comforted by the fact that you're seeing a little more result, or that something feels close to you, then you've got to put in more action, because these feelings are just being caught up that you're not getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear that up. In that type of energy, it's never going to come. Okay? Here we go. Let's split the deck. Allow me in the doors today. Spirits, What signs, symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Let me through the doors for all 12 signs. Through Pisces, please. Oh my goodness, that split did not feel right at all. And this is where we are because, you know, we're all going through hell, y'all. It is really a crazy time. And I feel like these three cards with the King of Pentacles, this is Aries and Taurus. So this is really for us to kind of pay attention to at this time. Because this is an Aries and Taurus channel. If you are new here, now you are into it every Friday night. I do each zodiac sign, okay? But followed by this Three of Pentacles and Capricorn energy. It's with more Capricorn in the Devil. This is all earth that I feel like we're not seeing ourselves really coming out of a struggle like we used to. And it's not because of who's... I don't want to say it's not because of who's in charge. It's just really because this is like a focus purely pointed in a light that we're not seeing as resourceful. And it's really ourselves. We're really, really small in a big pond, right? Like this leprechaun. So there's something from the past I think we need to kind of tap into where we saw a light, where we came together, whether it was funky, whether it was just unpleasable. We've got to find a way to come together to kind of defeat this depression. We've got to find a way to come together to get our finances and collaboration back. Because it's really more than just being buried down on this weight. It's starting to affect things we've overcome. And then we're being set back like 20 steps, 20 paces, right? And it's financially. This is with the King of Pentacles. All right. So the past... it's just letting us know we are going to eventually overcome this, but how? How? It's going to tap into this collaboration because right now it's not teamwork. We've got to unite some way, somehow. All right? I had to get that out. Do what thy will with the information. That's the future. Here we go, babies. Aries. What signs, symbols, downloads, and messages do we have? Please come forth and show us now. Okay, so the devil is here again in this Capricorn energy with 6. So the balance and harmony this week is really going to have to derive on the gut, the instinct, the feeling. Because you may have just thought you were overcoming this, I don't want to say war, but some sort of thing that had you discomforted, Aries. And because this is kicking in with Capricorn, I feel like everything just stopped. I'm sorry. With everything coming in with the Earth in Capricorn, I feel like maybe it's because either that energy is around, near, or trying to do, trying to make you not overcome the damage from before. I don't know if this is a physical person that you know, family member, someone you've helped. Initials M, there's a T, there's an E, there's an A there too. Just letters involved. I could be speaking directly to you. But just to keep going, in that energy of you overcoming, you just got to kind of be stronger because I just feel like there's some earth energies that's just wanting you to not. And if you are around this person or you work with them or you're just in paths that we cross, like this thing here on the internet, then you're going to struggle with, you know, why you're being set up in this position as something coming back that you've already overcome and you've been tested. So it's not really a monster that you're going to have to be afraid of. I think it's just foreign energy, foreign things that are around that people are trying to get close because they have no aspect of you. You know, there's no vision. Only that. No real, you know, tangible. They can't touch. So, oh goodness, I didn't even split the Wild Mystic Tarot cards. Oh. Clear that up. Clear that up. My apologies. Let's confirm that because, you know, Aries, it's all in the matter of how you can just stay in the strength of not feeling in that atmosphere that this is bad. I have to keep going through this test over and over again. I physically feel this is somebody around that's just foreign that you may have confided in that wants to have balance and harmony that you're no longer giving them or something. You know, this is a target because you're just on the mark. It's just you for this moment. And because this person, this Capricorn, this energy, they're on the hunt, that has nothing to do with what you've already overcome, okay? Trials and tribulations are never done. And I just need you to know that. Balance and harmony is in you. Just relax, let it ride. And it may be also a Sagittarius, all right? But and what I'm saying, what they may be doing, it's just the energy of what you may have said to them or what you come off as. And now it's just, they want to set you back, all right? Taurus. What's that comment? I can't see. Taurus, we have Leo, the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's funny because the Pentacles with the Earth, but the fire behind a fight that you, you know, I feel like you have to now realize who you are. Because the more that you're tested, the more that you're put up against some sort of battle to see if you're a warrior, you always come out strong. And whether this is something going on in your home, a physical aspect or something that's broke and you can't afford to fix it, something is just really got you beat as to where you're not feeling strong. And this shouldn't be turning in, and it may just be because we're coming out of that Leo season and things are getting ready to shift into that Virgo session. I really don't think that you're realizing all the times that you have succeeded, but it's more than like Aries as far as what you've overcome. It's like the power that you possess and the guard too from ignorance, from people, from disruption. And, you know, you may have taught a person this kind of tight lesson last week or the week before, and it's like now they're not going to kind of come towards you as to where they want to spit foul words, but they're going to start looking at you more. And it's not this hunt. It's more of you being the sore loser, or you being the one that you got them in trouble. And that just feels so strange. What are we talking about here? Good, perfect. I got the Hermetic Tarot deck to kind of help us out. What are we talking about with Taurus and this warrior spirit? 5 of Cups. Listen, people are sad and people are depressed. And you come in with this whole spirit, this feminine divine energy, and you may know how to balance it if you are a masculine, because you leap from different, it's not code really bouncing, but you know how to turn it on when different people are around. So this person, that's what I was feeling, really is jealous of how you are fulfilling all points of either it's your life, your job, your work, people that you're getting along with, paying attention to you in this Leo spirit, and now they want to be a nuisance. They kind of want to be annoying again. So this week, be expecting that. They're a sad person, and they also have no control over their home space. They're lord. It's lord in the loss of pleasure. So they may not even be having X these days. And to not to be disrespectful, because people have problems. And then again, hello, Rosie. Staring at me like the devil. Jesus. That cat's crazy. People have a lot of problems, whether it's in the bedroom or just in the physical sense of not just getting it, right? Because I can't say that because people are just doing what they want. I have no idea. The fuck am I talking about? You know, I have no idea. But because this is the saddest card in the deck, you got to know that people are doing that in sadness. They're not really having love or passion behind attraction, right? That's kind of being dismantled. So with all the things that they have sad going on in their life, you've got to know that you're winning to them, and they're over it. So just be careful with your emotion and know that they're coming towards you. And it may just kind of sting for a bit of what they say and what they do, but you're going to bounce right back. It's really of you focusing the power that you truly have, which is guarding off the negative tongue. All right. And I need to light another incense because that one's gone. Okay. And that's the problem. They're going to keep tricking you because jealous. They're going to keep tricking you into something, into conversation or something that's hidden behind a screen, even if it is at work or at your apartment building. Whatever this is, they're around you. They are trying to pretend. To pretend to be your friend. To pretend to have conversation. Who is this person? We got time tonight, right? Let's use WITCHYPOO's deck. Very quick, all right? Give me a sign. I saw the sign. Well, who is this particularly trying to trick and befriend, betray? Taurus, please. Could you let me see? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it's an earth sign, and they may be confused, like whether they like men, whether they like women. You can't worry about them. I just want you to see the numbers and how the cards really work in that aspect. We were breaking it down on the 5 of the saddest card in the deck to let you see how this person is full of it. And then having the 10 to kind of back that up, doubling it. If we split it down, it would be 5, right? To let you see that this person is trapped in their feelings of some sort of sadness, and they're just not happy like you are. And they're very confused, right? And they may have a family that is big, but there's no connection. And money is involved. Know who you are, Taurus, okay? They're lost. And we are moving on to who, Rosie? Who? Gemini. Gemini. Judgment is here in reverse. Gemini is here right on time, on the mark. I'm burning up. All the lights, it's so hot. Judgment is here for Gemini in the energy of who you are this week. You know, you may have done self-evaluation with 3 people around trying to connect some new energy or manifest some marvelous thing. And, you know, I feel like you may have done this in front of too many people, obviously, okay? There's a lot of people that want the goodness for you, but how many people, particularly this one that's walking beside you, really do? They don't. And they don't appreciate, you know, you trying to change or do something that's different. I feel like 2 is here, but also 20. Right? So, because of Judgment. So, either this is coming up very, very soon, or we have to wait and see. Okay? But they're going to spread something I feel like is false information regarding of how you are doing what you're doing, or how you're living and you did only this kind of opening the gate and opening the door of this negative energy or attraction to this person because you were speaking too much on something that was groundbreaking, something that was really, really shaking and happening here. And because, you know, you have snakes you thought you got out of your circle, there was still one involved because people know how to pretend. And because that snake's coming back out of this 3-headed horse, like we see, or 3-headed beast, dog, whatever, like they say in the Bible, right? We got to know that this is pretty scary. So you may have said just a little bit too much to this person, and you need to be just a little bit wary and not walking on eggshells, but really and truly understanding you've said too much. And you might want to just, I feel like, guard more of what you're saying, what you're manifesting, or what you're bragging or talking about, all right? Because whatever you're doing, you've got to find a pure balance between that. And it's not around these people that you're with. All right? You got to find a different time schedule to do this. Libra energy is also here. They are very much so pretending with that yin and the yang that they're just like you and they're down with what's going on here. It is not true because they can't stand the new you. I mean, I hate to be blunt, but it's true. They do not like all the Geminis got glowing and prospering for you. So be careful, all right, this week. Or the 20 days, please. Cancer. It's hot. It's so hot. You got the Lovers in reverse. Gemini is here. You could also be around involved in this. I'm not sure. But either way, the Lovers in reverse just lets us see that Cancer, there's really, No more effort with this one particular lady. They love to have this balance and harmony with you. Thank you, Daddy. They love to have this balance and harmony with you. Let me clear that up. Love, 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 la, la, la. Makes the world go round. Anyway. So there's really no more shared an effort with this lady. And she likes to change her hair, whether it's a wig, whether it's something that's just a different color. Something's going on to be this like voluptuous, different woman. And I don't know if it's because they found a new target, they found a new person, but they're kind of turning off against you because they're just I just feel like they're just no longer attracted. And with that moon behind in that Cancer energy, in that moonlight setting, it just lets them know like either you're not participating in something that was at night, or you're not really being honest, and they feel it. So they moved on from you, and because they're not getting that balance. I wouldn't keep trying to go towards somebody who no longer has a rewarded effort to want to share with you. And I also wouldn't want to keep having conversations just to use and abuse, because that's all that's here. And it's as long as you keep letting them kind of come in this creepy, weird way, they're going to keep doing it because they're just being greedy. But there's no attraction or an effort with you anymore today. And Pisces energy is also here. And I really think that they're never really going to be determined to have you understand. They want to keep having this thing circle around, so it just keeps coming back. You keep asking, you keep loving, you keep just doing the bare minimum, because that's all that's happening, and that's why they're losing interest. Okay? Why? Why are they losing interest on Cancer with Pisces involved? Gemini. Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups again with the with that end of the completion. So really it's because you're just no longer really doing it for them. And by the way, these are WITCHYPOO's cards available on wattsfamilybusiness.com. Yeah. You're no longer giving them what they really need, and it's more than just this time of an attention. They're really, really greedy. They're really, really needy. And you open this gate, you open this thing as to keep having some sort of I feel like driven focus to have contact with them, to give them this light bare minimum to get what you want, and they've noticed, they could picked up on that. But really they don't find you, I don't even want to say resourceful, they just don't find you more as a person that could do what they were supposed to do for them. Like it was like a lie, it was like a false hidden thing. So now they're just kind of wanting to go with a new wave because they found a new, they've kind of found a new way. But please don't be surprised if they come back, you know, close to the holiday season, right? Because this is just going to keep circling. Because there's still some sort of balance and harmony that you're still fulfilling for them. Very slightly though, okay. Get away from them. You can go. All right, that was pretty good. We have Leo. Oh! You've got the moon. Pisces is here. Pisces may be watching. And then we've got Scorpio and Libra energy with the King of Cups. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like Leo, you're not afraid anymore of some sort of illusion or thing that you've been going through over and over again, and you know that they've never really been for you, but you're scared to kind of just walk away or let this thing go. And because you have, you know, really put a lot of, I feel like, of your energy into this person, you're always going to expect them to just keep giving you this small benefit. And I feel like this is a dead situation, excuse my French, this is an unalived, whatever situation that you know, you may have put yourself in now because it's not just you that they're seeing, that they're screwing, that they're entertaining, doing whatever. It's 3 other people. And the more that you keep trying to not hear the nails on the chalkboard, the screech, the thing that's apparent to you, you just, this illusion, it's like you refuse to see that there's multiple secrets that are going to be unveiled soon. Because this has happened once before to you with this devoted masculine figure. But because you're so caught up in this emotion that you don't care about the secret. I hear, you're my little secret, escape plan, right? Maybe serious. I'm not going to get into all that. That's weird. But it's just, you know, this is just really overtaking the fact that you don't care about, like, this live or die effect. You don't care about how many people they have under their belt or that they're sleeping with. You don't care about the obvious things that have been really put in your face. You just like this illusion. Well, I'm here to tell you that the secrets are going to be revealed once again, coming up in either 9 or 6 days coming forward. But this time 3 other people are involved. So now what are you going to do with this new news that's become? You got the 10 of Cups in reverse. You say they're leaving this home. You say that they have all this fulfillment. Pisces is here. Hello again. This could be a Pisces we're dealing with. Either way, you have to see that this is all going to end in complete sadness and dissatisfaction. Every single time that you keep, you know, letting this monster come in and take over your life in the bedroom, just to benefit and give you something, fill up the refrigerator, whatever it is that you do. This is not going to end well. And I believe we just keep having this redundant conversation for no reason, because you want to do what you wanted to do. It seems like you already know too. Please take where it resonates and lie the rest down where it does not. You've created several ways to really escape or really have you, or have you just entrapped them more? You can't say that a person's leading you on when you're enticing them to come into your web. You're pulling up these marks. You're pulling up these things to try to suck them in each way, whether it's dressing to capture their attention so they double take. Whatever this is, you've got to stop, because it's going to end with you in this web and all these other problems that are going to be in front of you, behind you, and ahead. All right? You're going to find out very soon. Soon and very soon. You are going to see the whatever. Virgo babies, we have the Page of Wands, necromancy. In this Aries energy, I feel like you've got some curiosity that you may be needing to tap into with somebody who is no longer in existence to you, whether they're dead, physical, dead in this metaphorically speaking, metaphysical, or, you know, just not truly living. There's some spirit that's really coming over to you that I think you're going to need to tap into for some faith, because I feel like you're going to be tested in needing power on a stormy day, whether it's for the universe to move cars, move vehicles, move death out of your way. Virgo, you're going to need to really get back into some faith. And I don't know, you know, what's going on with the grave. I'm going to tap into really quickly here. But this is all it's like a curiosity that's coming close, that doesn't feel safe because you're not prepared for it, if that makes sense. You're not prepared at all. You say that you do, you say that you don't. Aries energy is here, but it's just, it's fake in the funk. I got 3 here. I got the Tower and Aries energy to confirm necromancy. All right, screenshot. I also have here to back that up with the 5 of Swords in the cards. All right. And then we've got the Sun with the blocked ego that I feel that is really what's stopping you, what's blocking this thing that you need to tap into in this moment. Something is really heavy on me right now. And, you know, you're keeping 3 things locked and safe that could really help benefit either the spirit you need to tap into to help stop something that's coming towards you that doesn't feel safe, But understanding the Tower in reverse, we can't avert tragedy in any way. But this is something here that if you could just stop the momentum all of a sudden, we can't try to avoid, but we can at least recognize to shift away. Then you'll understand that, you know, when this Five of Swords come in, you really got to stop betraying yourself and get back to the page, get back to this spiritual side of yourself in some way. Because if you don't, it's like something just doesn't feel safe if you don't see the power, if you don't see the flame. But it's something in you that you've got to tap into, like, right away. Okay? And I'm not trying to say that this is death. Please. I'm just trying to get you to see that, you know, you can control and be a co-part in something that's coming that's negative. Okay? I'm out of here. This is Aries across the board, Air, and Leo. Okay, and be patient. There we go. Being patient with yourself is going to help you see something that you can tap into to change the momentum all of a sudden. All right? And the more you are not patient with yourself, the sand is going to drip faster, right? It's going to go away. So just kind of take your time and to reinvent yourself by getting rid of this blocked ego, this information that you've got locked and kept away. It's right here. It's right in you. All you got to do is stop being stubborn about something. Take this mask off. Get focused right away. Okay. Libra. Yes? Okay. Thank you. Libra, we have the King of Pentacles popped out in the beginning. This is Aries and Taurus energy, followed by the Star. This is Aquarius energy. You may be really losing faith or losing hope in what used to be a benefit to make you money, a profit, and harvest in some form. And if you're losing hope into that, you know, you've got too many things that is on your board. You are either in a place that you can't afford, you're on a block, you're in a neighborhood, it's just not working out, and everything is kind of becoming an overload. And if this is the case, you know, eventually your place where you rest is going to be disrupted in some way. There isn't some sort of fairy that's going to come down and save you, right? You have to kind of get a little bit more stingy with yourself, with your money, and kind of what you do. And this may not be for all Libras, please, but the money you may be losing hope in, and that is definitely a reality. The light is right in front of you to kind of get a new growth and a new harvest, as long as you're dedicated to kind of putting your foot on the boot, putting your foot on getting caught up on some bills, getting arrangements, getting something lined up as to where everything can work out next month. Because with this number 8, you know, things are going to get tight. And 8 is pretty much a point in life where you've always experienced this type of stuff. Now, we've seen that movie struggle with, no disrespect, all right? Now, come on. If you didn't see that movie struggle, please watch it. It is a great comedy. And it just one thing after another, and it's like, really? Is that the black woman's story? I feel so bad for her. That's crazy, right? We were like, that's not really the case. And it's just, I get where he was going, but if one thing after another happens, then we have to stop and get help from somebody, right? We have to step in and really have the effect to gain hope in some people, some real other human beings, because we have completely lost it in ourselves. That's what a reasonable person would do. And I was just using that as an example because it was just hilarious. It was a hilarious movie. But not really. Towards the end, because of the kid, but all that, oh shit. The point I am making, okay, YouTube friends, tribe and reservation members. It was not a hilarious movie as to the effect of losing the child, please, okay? But the point that he was making as far as things happening over and over again, This is the faith that we lose in ourselves, and that's where we kind of spiral down for no reason. We have to realize, what are we doing with this time? How can we gain more money to stay in our lives? And if not, we got to get to where we can afford and be peace upon for the rest of the year and pretty much the rest of your life. Because now, because this Aquarius energy is here, you know, you've got to figure out a new way to keep growth and profit coming in. That's the way you're going to gain peace again. And I'm so glad this showed up. Because peace is in the aspect of having everything handled as far as your bills is concerned. But peace is really in effect when you know what to do with your money and you just keep harvesting and it grows, right? And it grows and it grows. That's a wonderful thing. I'm out of here, Libra. Here we go. That Tyler Perry thing. Sorry. All right. Sagittarius. Let's see. It's a nitty gnat. Something's doing that. All right, the Emperor is here. Aries is all over the board. Shout out to you, Aries. If you are here, love to you. This is your channel. All right, so we've got this authority coming back that I feel you've got to tap into some power about either some knowledge or some true spirit. And if you do this, you're going to see not only your authority come back, but some sort of respect. And this respect's going to get not only a profit in your life, but other people to notice you, and that's going to be a benefit. The more that you're not really focused on seeing that you're an authority or you have some sort of protectiveness, and it's the knowledge that I'm saying, right? If you don't see that, then of course you're never going to feel that way that you're supposed to. But it's here. It's here. It's going to linger. It's going to see you, and it's going to want you to do something with that power or this knowledge that you need to kind of explode, explore, or tell somebody in 4 days. And I think you know what this is because this is something you've been studying, focusing on, or just you came across some sort of article or you read. Go ahead and tap into that authority like the spirits want you to say it. They want you to tell the people. Tell the people. And listen, here you are. You're here to protect. 4th generational. She's the 5th. I need y'all to understand. It's all in here. You've got the earth and you've got the fire behind you to back you up and what you need to say. And I think you know because you've run across this or you will in 4 days. Whenever you receive that information, speak it. Say it right away. It's going to benefit, okay? That was Sagittarius? That was Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Scorpio. We've got the 2 Aries. Hey.
Oh wait, yeah, because you were on
Aries.
Taurus, right?
Aries in the building. We need to do a dance. Because Aries is just all over this place for whatever reason. All right, you're here. Is Dad watching? That would be something. If he's watching. Okay. Anyway, you've got a person that you kind of are doing this, working side by side, doing business with, whatever this is, they're right next to you, and they're not going to be working hard as they used to, or at least not this week. And it's not for you to feel that they don't still have that fire, pain, or power, or passion as you. This isn't it. They're going through some sort of lack of purpose and lack of fulfillment in their current life at a home setting. This is a conflict that you can't step up to. You can't interfere. Only you can do is kind of comfort, talk, and just be around for this person if they want to take a walk, right? This isn't saying that your friendship or this business, whatever it is that you've got going on, alliance at work or whatever it is, that it's just this person that's next to you. You're connected. It doesn't mean they're not down with you anymore. It's still solid. They're going through something that's very personal at home. 4 people are involved with his or her own situation. And this should not affect your job. This should not affect what's going on. So don't let it, okay? Don't let the vibrations of what somebody else is going through on a personal level and they don't know how to express it get to you. Because that's how you lose friendships. That's how you make stuff move, and it doesn't need to, okay? Give this person their space. Be right by their side. Talk. Let them have it here. Communicate, okay? If they want to talk, share a secret, be their confidant. Do not give this person a hard time. I beg of you, my child. All right? Capricorn?
Yeah.
We got the King of Swords. Capricorn and Aquarius energy is here. Hello. I was like, just Karika. I see that name because I know that one. Hello. Shuffle. I don't know the other one. Hi, beautiful. With this King of Swords coming up, Capricorn, and the energy of you with Aquarius behind, you may have just left some cold energy or making the move to kind of go that route. And I feel like this has been a life or death situation, whether you needing to be safe or you bled in some way. They hurt you. Something has gotten like a final straw with you. You want to take this trip to get away from this cold energy, but you still may be frozen in some sort of stagnation because you're not sure where things are going to come from or how you're going to make this shift or move. I assure you that if you could get rid of some self-doubt, this is going to change some effect in a move that you can make to help this out. But the self-doubt really has to be proclaimed. It's out of some sort of cold energy all the way. You're not there yet. You're still there. I see a heart in some way. You're not there yet. We've got a secret. I'm going to draw another one since that fell. But the secret is here that it feels like a lock and key that they have to your heart, to your finances, to your bank account here. That doesn't mean a thing. If I was you, I would tap out as what you can before you run away or make this change. If they lock something up, just realize you have the strength anyway. I had to draw another card because secret fell on the floor, all right? But you've got the strength to kind of get through this thing, get away from this cold energy completely. Because I feel like the self-doubt is what's got you loathing. It's what's got you really, really bent. And it doesn't have to be. We're going forward. And what? Aquarius. Five of Swords is here. Here's the problem. Aquarius, you're here. And I feel like you may have just gotten out of betrayal, or you're still betraying yourself because you're not receiving flowers. You're not receiving the credit. You may not receiving the love that you are trying to spiritually give out, and it's not coming back quick enough. It's not blowing in. But either way, you take the time to see that you are an angel on earth. We are or have some special power. Then I feel like you're going to tap back into the energy to understand that, you know, it's not about something growing fast or being strong. It's about you really having the love, strength, and I feel like mentality to not break anymore, to not see how magical or powerful you really are. But it's going to take now more of an effect to tap into the peace when you're by yourself. If that's what you're really trying to do to shift to that next level. But if it's still a fight or it's still something you're not understanding, it's like, I feel like you could tap into a community that's just like you or has some sort of struggle. Help me with Aquarius, please. What's this Five of Swords and this getting away or seeing? There's the Two of Swords. Lord of Peace and Restored. So if there's something you can no longer be in denial about or for, this is going to be a wonderful change to get this Five of Swords to turn around for you in some way. All right. But until then, you're really going to, Libra energy is also here. They may be able to help you. You're going to have to tap into something that's foreign. And I think I've been telling you this for weeks. But now it's like you're at the peak. You're at this edge. You're at this level where you can really turn this around. But there's still something that's of a choice that's stale. It's so stale here. And I don't know why. All right. Good luck to you. Final one. Pisces. Right? I think that's it.
I mean, because you just did Capricorn.
I love her. That's my baby. Because you just did Capricorn. I just did Aquarius.
Oh.
Ten of Cups is here with Pisces on the mark, my dear. Okay. You've got a I feel like big distraction coming in, trying to rock your wave. Whether this is something you've created out of the energy that you make, or this is something you refuse to kind of address. And I feel like this may just be a personality within self these days, okay? Either way it goes, Pisces, you are here to that effect that we've got to get some sort of envy out of the system. We got to get some sort of green. Maybe you're just that in general. That may just be your aura, and it's not in a way that it's the good aspect, right? It's kind of the Wicked Witch of the West type vibe. If that makes sense. Because I'm just trying to get you to see there's so much negative that is rocking in self that you are shaking your own ship. This doesn't feel like another person here. I feel like you're also creating... This is only happening because ego is involved over a feeling that you're not feeling worthy of. We got the Five of Wands in reverse, the Lord of Strife. So you're saying to yourself or putting this out to somebody that everything's all right. But internally, things are just really shifting tides. And what has to happen is we've got to control over, I feel like the emotions of split self. Because we're so upset with the things that we see, or we're just not really getting the help that we need. We feel everybody else is some sort of issue or problem, but there's something that's shaking this week in self. And I don't know who's going to trigger this thing for you to recognize, or you'll just really rock some sort of wave where you're going to shoo a certain group of people away. All right. And I don't know if this will be revealed in 5 to 10 days. Because we got the 5 and the 10 again, and we're broken down. All right. It could be 5 to 10 days, right? But I want to add that 2 of Swords, 5, 6, 7. So it could be also 10 to 7 days in general, total. That this is going to be revealed to you. Libra energy is around with yourself in Leo, of the peace that you're really not getting with yourself. And it's going to show. It's going to show to somebody, a group of people. I don't know what that means. Okay? I think I'm out of here, babies. Happy freaking Friday. I hope that you all had a great month. Happy birthday, the ones I missed all year long, right? Happy solar return. And you know, we are in a new month, and we are almost to the fall season. And so as we change and shift, things aren't always going to be easy, simply because of the economy, but also how we feel. And all I can do is spread out love, encouragement, and help you guys understand that you are a miracle. I am a miracle. Oh boy. Jinkies. I am a miracle. You are a miracle. This card is coming out for you to see just who you truly are. You know, you're never going to please everyone, but you also have to know who you are gains the attraction of the attention. And whether people are watching you from afar, or whether people are in your inbox from a different account, and not just saying to me personally, just like anybody, because people experience different stuff. Never get down by the weirdness. Never get down or confused when you can't just get through to people, or better yet, for people just not to understand you. And it's all in the matter of understanding what? You are a miracle. Until next time, my poos, I say, Ashe.